Their proximity made it inevitable that Michigan and Notre Dame would be football rivals. They first met on the gridiron in Notre Dame's initial season of football almost 120 years ago. From that point on, the two programs' fortunes would be intertwined, each developing its own rich tradition. Yost, Schembechler, Howard, and Woodson, the equal of Rockne, Harsegian, Gipp, and Hornick. To this day, Michigan and Notre Dame stand atop the list of all-time college football wins. Now with the victors and the victory march echoing through the stadium, Michigan and Notre Dame add another chapter to their storied rivalry.
Inside Notre Dame Stadium, two ranked teams with proud traditions matched up on a warm afternoon in northern Indiana. It doesn't get much better. 11th ranked Michigan and 2nd ranked Notre Dame. And at the far end of the stadium, coming out of the tunnel and ready to make their appearance, number 9, Tom Zbikowski, number 10, Brady Quinn leading the way. The victory march sounds, and here come the Irish. Go with the victors sounding through Notre Dame Stadium. The Wolverines of Michigan make their appearance. Ryan boots it. Taken by Grimes in the end zone. He'll down it there. So the Irish will take over at their own for the Irish. Play action fake. Brady Quinn with time. Intercepted. Picked off for an easy touchdown for Prescott Burgess of Michigan.
First turnover of the year for the Irish, Tom.
Off the hands of John Carlson and Prescott Burgess.
Right into the hands of the linebacker Burgess for the touch.
His third career interception as Garrett Rivas will attempt the extra point. And the senior from Tampa boots it through. So Burgess.
Good defensive ends here off the corners for Michigan.
From the shotgun. Quinn pumps once, reloads, and throws a pop-up. Up for grabs, and Grimes can't get there. On 3rd down and long. From the shotgun, Chad Henney's first pass attempt. Under pressure, intercepted in Duque with a clear path to the end zone. And Duque knocked out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A hustling play to just prevent the touchdown. Duque nearly took it back all the way. Quinn with a touchdown pass to McConnell, the backup fullback. Ashley McConnell, the senior from Adairsville, Georgia, with his first touch of the football.
That's why McConnell comes over for the touch.
He had 1 carry last year. That was the first time he has touched the ball this year, as Carl Joya adds the net 0 yards on 3 carries. 6 defensive backs for the Irish.
And 3 down linemen.
Henney sacked. Travis Thomas with that speed. Under the 6.5-minute mark in the first quarter at Notre Dame Stadium, 7-7 game. Quinn, swing pass, Walker can't handle it, over his hand and incomplete.
That's one that Brady Quinn doesn't miss in those first 2 years as a starter, better than Quinn. Oh, wide open.
Wide open down the field. That's Manningham. He got behind the defense. There's one of those guys coming free.
Oh, yeah.
And Ambrose Wooden could only play catch-up. It'll be a touchdown, Michigan. Mario Manningham's 2nd touchdown reception of the season. It goes for 70 yards. He was
good call, good delivery by him.
Rivas extra point attempt, and it's blocked. Blocked by Landry. Derek Landry blocks the point after attempt. It was blocked by Derek. There's the kick by Ryan. David Grimes fields it. And Grimes fumbles the football, and Michigan has recovered.
So 2 turnovers. One that was returned for an interception for a touchdown, and I felt like a mistake on special teams. Remember, this is coming off a Penn State game when all 3 faces played well.
Pat, didn't we say today that it was... Henny wide open. The pass caught by Olibo with a catch, and he takes it. Well, Notre Dame had been turnover free, and then 2 in this first quarter. Here's Mike Hart with a cutback, and just dragged down by Zibikowski from behind.
Wolverines first and goal.
Olibo and Hart in the I formation. Hart dives for the touchdown.
Well, you know, a tough start for the Irish, Tom, but remember back to that Georgia.
Last point after attempt blocked. Lined up again, and this one will split the uprights. Extra point, good. 16-yard line, 3 tight ends. Carlson, Freeman, Yeatman.
No, good.
Didn't make it.
No.
Darius Walker stopped short of the first down. Fake to Hart. Henny rolls, sets his feet, and throws. That'll be out of bounds, incomplete. No, they marked it inbounds. They're hurrying up. They're up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, very smart play. Get the ball.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
You did just fine.
Second down and 8. Henny for the end zone. Caught for the touchdown by Manningham.
This time over Lambert.
20-yard touchdown pass. Henny to Manningham. And the Wolverines are led.
Offense, good play calling, and tremendous execution. Wow.
And the extra point by Rivas is good.
Staggering the Irish. For sure.
And this is the 3rd straight tough opponent that the Irish have had to face. Nickel defense for the Wolverines. Short drop by Quinn. Drills it to McKnight, incomplete.
Leon Hall. They're outside.
Reston in motion. Henny drops. Has a man wide open, and it's a run after the catch to net a first down. Steve Breston. Second down. Hart had a steam as he bursts up the middle. Caught from behind and dropped by Maurice Crum, but not until he has 13 yards. Second down. Henny handing off. Grady picking his way forward, shredding the Notre Dame defense and backing ahead for a first down. And Dukeway hanging on for dear life. Well, they're chewing up the clock down to 2.5 minutes. Henny for the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. Mario Manningham's 3rd of the first half. Wow. Perfectly thrown by Henny in the corner of the end zone. Notre Dame's defense has been unable to stop Michigan on the ground or through the air as Rivas adds the extra 7. I can hear the gasps at a lot of stadiums when that halftime score is announced. Quinn finds McKnight, makes a diving catch for a first down.
Acting. Keep doing it.
16.
Quinn with protection, crossing route. McKnight catches his 2nd in a row. Tackled at the 35 by Hall.
Samardzija right there. Same side.
Quinn, plenty of time. Now scrambles, throws it. Caught by Grimes. Grimes did a great job to keep a foot in bounds. Quinn is 6 for 6 on the drive. Play action fake. Quinn fires to the end zone. Caught for the touchdown by Samardzija, who went over Trent to get it. The ball was kind of behind him, but he latched.
He was 5 for 5 the end of the first half on a drive for a touchdown.
Troya's extra point is good with 20 seconds left in the half. Henny with protection, now breaks down and he's sacked. Trevor Laws. Henny had protection for a moment and broke down in the sack.
But you know what, and that was, you know what, Lamar Woodley with 4 sacks on the year. Big down here for the Irish.
From the shotgun. Brady Quinn goes over the top and it's picked off.
I guess who?
Burgess, who had a touchdown on an interception earlier. Burgess stopped at the 5-yard line, caught by Raymond McKnight from behind after his 2nd interception. He brought back 34 yards, 1st and goal, Michigan, and what was Brady Quinn looking at?
Well, Tom, there was really good coverage there because
Hart Stopped at the 3-yard line. It'll be 4th down.
Kick it, right? Kick the field goal.
A 20-yarder. Rivas kicks it up and through.
That kick is good.
So the is averaging 2.5 today. Quinn to McKnight, overshoots him. He was behind the defense. And Manningham is back on the field. Mario Manningham. Henny. Manningham with a catch.
Well, it's his 4th catch. At least he didn't score.
Henny finds a man after looking 2 different directions. It's Arrington.
Boy, they came with the blitz and just...
Henny given time. Breston dropped it.
Yeah, Chad Henny's putting the ball.
This attempts his 2nd field goal of the game. And nails it.
Kick is good.
2 catches as Pat mentioned. Swing pass to Walker out of the backfield. Taken down at the 40. That'll be a flag for a hit out of bounds by Sean Crable.
Personal foul, number 56 of the defense. Late hit, out of bounds. 15-yard penalty from the end.
Yard line of Michigan, but the clock down to 12:47. Pumps once. Quinn for the end zone. And that's going to be a holding call, won't it? That's the flag.
It should have been, yeah.
McKnight, well, he caught the ball, so touchdown anyway. Morgan Trent had Joya, the extra point attempt. And it's good. Here's Hart. Broke 2 tackles, close to a 1st down.
What a good example
with Carlos Brown. Here's Grady. Hit and dropped behind the line for a loss on 3rd down as Mitchell Thomas got penetration for the Irish defense. Thorough and total beating. Notre Dame has converted only 1 of 10 on 3rd down. They got that one. That's Carlson.
Yeah.
Those big paws. Superb. That time, McKnight able to hold on despite the hits from Trent. They did both sides of the football. Quinn flushed from the pocket. Goes back across the grain. Was it intercepted? Yes, it was. Leon Hall picks it off from Michigan.
His 10th career interception.
Hart. Zibikowski had him. Got away. But then help arrives in the form of Ndukwe. Everybody. He was the former Pennsylvania Player of the Year, All-American, All-Stater, Wilson High School, Wyomissing, Pennsylvania. A lot of the services rated him as the 4th best field. This is no time for that. In the pocket and a sack. Tim Jamison sacks. Out of his hand and he falls on it. And then it's taken away and picked up by Michigan. Lamar Woodley.
He's running out of gas.
Touchdown. He didn't run out soon enough. He was on empty, but he had fumes left.
He does his best to kind of stay on his feet after he's exhausted.
The extra point is good. Rolling to his right, sharply, just duck out of bounds.
Well, that's 4th down.
That was 4th down, so it didn't help. The pass was intercepted off the tipped ball by Burgess for a touchdown. The Irish got an interception themselves and managed to score after that to tie it at 7. After that, it was all Michigan. And I mean all Michigan. As they dominate Brady Quinn and the Irish in every way possible today. Total domination. They had a 34-7 lead late in the 2nd quarter. Took Notre Dame over 20 minutes to finally get a 1st down through 3 quarters.